Hi folks, let's see, this is, gee whiz, number 10 of the Bathrobe Chronicles. What I'm going to talk just briefly about tonight are degrees, certifications, and so forth and so on. If you've looked around at the complementary alternative medicine kind of people, they all have initials after their names. And some of them call themselves doctors. They refer to themselves, you know, Dr. Jones, whatever. And so, well, what's up with that? I mean, how valid are any of these things? Well, obviously, most of them are of no value because, number one, that type of stuff that they're selling, and that's what they're doing, selling it, is doesn't work anyway. So regardless of what the certifications are, or regardless of what their diplomas say, regardless of what kind of courses they've been to, you know, it's all pretty much baloney anyway. But one thing we can sort of be safe with is if we go to a medical doctor in our state, most likely certain things have happened before that person is out there calling themselves a doctor, opening an office, and being in practice. No, this doesn't mean there aren't lousy doctors out there. I'm not saying that. Doesn't mean there aren't incompetent doctors out there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that at least if you're a medical doctor and you're out there practicing, you most likely went to a medical school, and you most likely passed some kind of exam for the state or to be licensed. And this is just the way it is. So at least when you go see a doctor, maybe a lousy doctor, who knows, but you know that this person had to go through a certain series of events before this person is sitting there in front of you calling himself a doctor. At a minimum, he's got a medical degree and he went through some kind of testing program. So we do know that. But how about all this other stuff? There's, number one, as I always fall back on, there's no value in all this stuff anyway. But number two, what does it all this mean, these degrees and you know, when you go see a reflexologist, go see a naturopath, a holistic healer, a Reiki master. Anyway, I thought I would give you a laugh tonight. I don't know if many of you have heard of Thunderwood College, but for instance, if you would like a degree, let me see what I have here. Now here's a degree that the regents of Thunderwood College, on the nomination of the faculty of the School of Alternative Medicine, have conferred upon you, if you'd like, the degree of Doctor of Sciences in Naturopathy, with all the privileges thereto pertaining. Hey, look at this. Can you see that? See, that could be you. And you might be saying, well, how did you get that? Well, frankly, it was pretty simple. But let me show you another one. You'll like this. I had to add a little humor to this one. Same Thunderwood College. And this is the degree of Doctor of Sciences in Reiki. And just to add a little humor, this is Joe Quack. And you might say, well, come on, what is this, a joke or something? No, it's really not a joke. I got these earlier today. It took me maybe, I'd say 45 seconds from the time I started typing in what I needed to type in and printing this out. About 45 seconds. Now, you might say, well, how can you do that? I mean, what, you know, Thunderwood College, whatever. Well, Thunderbird College, you have Brian Dunning to thank. And he's got a couple of books out there, and I'll give him a plug. Anyway, the point he wanted to make, which is the point that I want to make, is that just because people have degrees or have diplomas hanging all over their walls or anything else, it doesn't mean anything. You know, we can all get them. As I said, I got those in 45 seconds, I think it took. You know, you click your name in, you hit a button, you print it out, and there you go. So let the buyer beware. You know, of course, I'm an advocate of staying away from all of that stuff. But don't get all caught up in this when someone says, oh gosh, I'm a holistic healer, and oh gee whiz, I have a PhD in it or something. You know, they could have spent, maybe they went to, you know, old Underwood. And I guess that's it for tonight. And as Pat Condell would say, peace.